Wow. What a couple rounds. Let's start with the split merge. During strategy talk, it seemed like everyone was really in on John V, and that original Ordo seemed like they were in on John V. And things just started getting really weird, and I heard a lot of strange things about Zach. Maybe he was in on a plan to get me out, and things were switching, and even during tribal, I stood up to give my safety without power, and Zach immediately went over to talk to John. I thought that was really sketchy because they didn't need me. They didn't need me to vote out John. And then the Ashley blind side, I wasn't buying what Zach was selling. I also heard that if I didn't play my safety without power, that I probably was going to be the vote, and Zach was in on that. If that's a lie, then so be it, but perception in this game is reality, and the fact that Ashley, a close ally of ours, including Zach's, was blindsided and he was a part of it, and then hearing that I was maybe a plan of his if I didn't play my safety, and the reasoning behind the Ashley vote, I just wasn't buying it. I'd rather be wrong in a vote thinking that someone is against me than be wrong in a vote and not knowing the person is against me.
Don't touch anything on the table yet. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. Come on in over here.
Oh no, got buffs in there.
Oh my God.
Oh no,
I'm sorry. I want a cookie.
Nice and intimate. Let's get nice and close. We are one. All right. I like this. Get even closer. Even closer. Right, you're one now. You're one family. You're one tribe. All right. You've reached the merge. These are your merge buffs. Everybody can just reach in and grab one. They're all the same. There you go. All right. You are black now.
I know. I'm just kidding.
there's a key in here.
And your name is Vanta.
Vanta. Don't you want
Sounds like Santa.
Oh, I got the keys.
Did you get one? Oh, there's no, don't worry about it. Are you so excited for this? Is that what's going on? All right. What? Oh.
Hi, guys. Everyone bow.
Respect
Much
you.
respect.
Much respect.
Oh, it's laminated this time.
Yeah, this is an important one. This was one that obviously they did not want to mess up. Okay, the elders revealed to you the keys of awakening. With the receipt of your merge buff, each of you have been entrusted with one. It is possible that the key you hold may grant you great power in this game. Carry it with you always. You may not steal another's key, but they may be bartered. Their value is for you to decide. Know this, the chance to use your keys will come only when granted by your host, the voice of the elders. We will give you a short period of time to partake now in your merge feast. Welcome to the merge. Vanta! You are now Vanta.
A Labette?
To 7. 7 more minutes. No, 7, 6, 5, 7.
Oh my God.
5, 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. Okay, head back to your cabin.
We only had 2 of the 3 things for putting the sunburst in.
Okay. So the last couple of rounds were really tricky, and this could be like the beginning of a beautiful end game, or I'm fucked. But it was a really tricky situation because the names voting around were Alan, John, and Ashley. But I was never really gonna vote Ashley because I wanted to get a big dog out. They were talking John. Alan was a big option as well, and I honestly was like a little considering it with going Alan, but ultimately there was like a level of me thinking about the people I would burn at the end of the day. And between the both of them, I was like, why would I enter into a new camp and burn all my people by getting Alan out and not just go with my people? Then Alan uses safety without power, which I knew was fully a possibility. And I don't admit to my mistakes often, but I did miscalculate that the fact that I should have fought harder for him to stay, but I also didn't want to do that because I didn't want him to think that we're gonna vote him out. 7-6 with even numbers is a tie, y'all. And I knew going into that scramble, I thought we had Rachel to vote for John, and I was going to do that. But then I went up to Ashley and was like, play your subtract 2 votes. Play it, you have this advantage. And she said she didn't have it, which was a really big red flag to be like, 1, did you forget it? 2, did you give it to someone? 3, why wouldn't you tell me this? And that was like the last moments of the scramble before I sat down, turned to Rachel and was like, Rachel, who are you voting for? She said Ashley without skipping a beat. And so in that like moment, I had to make the decision of like, am I going to burn John, Rachel, Jordan? Or am I gonna have to burn a relationship with fucking James, who I am super close to with this game? So completely honest, it tore me up. I'm like really still like grappling with it.
So, made the merge. Such a great feeling. A nice pick-me-up after the vote that happened previous to that, where Rachel, who was somebody that I was trying to protect and work with, lied to me directly to my face, and then had the nerve afterward to say, oh, well, I wrote the wrong name down and I knew I couldn't change it. You cross the vote out and you write the new name and then you present it and then you put it in the box. I hate when people speak to me like I don't watch Survivor or know how this shit works. Zach also lied to my face. I don't feel, I guess, maybe as slighted by him because I was actually trying to get him out, but nobody wanted to do that. So, now I'm in a funny position, but I think I can really make a deep run in this game if I play my cards correctly. So the plan right now is to work with Alan, Culp, Troy, Casey, Angela, and myself. And hopefully Sandra is the 7th. Ideally, the plan is to whittle down that side to Taylor and Jordan, and maybe John B. And then at that point, flip with Angela. Angela and I flip to the 3 of them, have a 5-4 majority.
There's multiple ways to go. There's multiple narratives being thrown, like Sandra and Angela versus Cope and Alan, but then Cope is saying that no, they're cool, that's all BS. Both them sides, I think it has to be me, Casey, Taylor, Rachel, and Troy possibly moving forward. I really want Jordan to go to the end with me, but the only thing is she's cool with Sandra. And if we take a swing at Sandra, she's not going to be down with it. And if I vote that way, she's going to have some distrust with me. So I'm in a sticky position. Only thing I know is if I get votes, there's an idol that might be played on my behalf. And then I get to pick who the fuck I want. So, yeah, this is an interesting one. I don't want to take up too much time because I need to talk to Jordan. But yeah, hopefully I'll be back.
I am beyond excited that I made the merge. It was not being first boot, getting to the merge, first goals achieved. I think I don't know how or why, and I don't think people are blowing smoke at me, but so many people are saying, I feel good with you. Amazing, great. Why? I don't know. I truly don't know. But it's good for my game. But here, there's these factions, and they're like, oh, we need you here, we need you here. And some of these factions are in with my, I guess, my new number one, Casey, but as the tapes will show, I have voted out my number ones before. Sorry. So I'm going to stay loyal to that at this moment in time because I think it makes the most sense. He is definitely more dangerous than I am, which is why he's a good number one. I'm hearing Alan's name being pitched from Taylor and from Sandra, but they need 7, and they're putting Casey and I in that. But no one else is giving a name, so it's a little frantic right now, and the fear is that right now a name's gonna pop up in the last 30 seconds, and that's the name that's gonna stick.
This is just real hot. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I have been pegged as a person that has been floated out there as a power duo, apparently me and Alan, and Sandra and Culp, which is just John V, I think, spitting a bunch of shit out there. I have a steal a vote that I might play at this tribal. I'm gonna like sit on it. I really wanted to save it, but I think Alan's definitely the bigger target. I'm not super worried.
Bring it over here. All right, Vanta. Welcome to the first post-merge immunity challenge, where at the end of this challenge, a winner will have immunity, and there will also be a very important decision to make. I'll explain more based on the way this challenge will work. It'll be done in phases, not stages, but phases. So phase 1 will be dividing up into 2 groups of 6, where 4 people will be down on these table mazes, we'll call them, and 2 people will be on the plank walker. The plank walkers will walk out and retrieve a ball in a bag that will then plank walk out to the 4 people at the table maze, where you will work your way through it, and obviously one end is a starting, the other end there's a little pocket for the ball to go into. Okay, the winning group of that will then move on to the next phase of the challenge. The other group is then out of this challenge. 6 will then be divided into groups of 2. 3 groups of 2, holes in them where the balls will drop out. Obviously at the one end there's a little pocket that will retain that ball. You can see that there's a set of plank walkers here. We'll just reuse and repurpose the plank walkers. We'll be doing plank walking again, only this time in groups of 2. 2 versus 2 versus 2. You'll plank walk out and get your respective color. Red, red, red. The sticks that are in these, I'll show you, they have no holes or no marks in them. This is just because they're very flimsy and fragile. We don't want these to break during transport. The actual sticks you will use in the puzzle that is down there to solve, there's a bag full of them. Open the bag up. There will be different orientations of holes in these sticks. So what you'll do is you'll plank walk out in whatever order you want to get these. 1, 2, 3. Get over to the end. You'll see a little bag there with all the pieces in it. There's a little starburst there. You can see the little peg sticking up on it, right? So those sticks will stick out over, and the holes will line up so that the sticks kind of stick out in a way that creates a starburst or a sunburst. There'll be a winner that wins immunity, and then a decision that needs to be made to determine what the other person gets. Okay? Okay, this is just diamonds, spades. Come on forward.
I got the same card.
I'll let you kind of get set here, get figured out. Situated. Post-merge, first challenge. A lot up for grabs here. Survivors ready. Let's plank walk. Go. Nice and easy here. Neck and neck. Almost the same distance right now. Maybe Alan a little bit further with Jordan. Working really well. Culper and Angela have lost their momentum. Alan and Jordan now have the bag. They're working their way down. They have good momentum. Culp and Angela still working their way through to get that first bag with their ball. They've now got it. It's just a matter of getting down to the maze. Alan and Jordan making it look like they've done this every single day of their life. This is so easy. A good rhythm. Angela and Culp now have a good rhythm, looking really good. Can they catch up? Right, left, right, left. Oh no, Alan and Jordan, their rhythm is gone. They're so close. Now Culp and Angela are neck and neck. Same distance away. We are just about at the same spot. You are across, you are across. Go. Get that ball out, get it on the table. Hands on those posts. The objective is to get to the hole in the end. Yes, absolutely. Work with the board the best you can to remove any debris. Blow on it. Move it. Great job. Everybody both in about the same spot right now. We're about neck and neck at the same spot. This is going to be tough. Wow, making quick work. Almost goes in the hole. Here we go. We got a series of 3 or 4 holes in the same spot. We have it in here. Are we there? Taking a look. We are done! The hands of the cards here. Here we go. Okay. Let's go queens first. Queen, queen. Okay. Go ahead if you want. Pick a lane, a color. Let's go Jack.
Hey, not again. Not again. Not again. Not again.
Jacks?
There you go.
All right, go ahead. Kings?
Not really.
All right. Go ahead, pick a lane. Survivors ready? Go. A lot of communication here on right, left, getting in sync. Culp working his way through very well here. Angela now versed in this. Tay and John V having trouble. John V working with Tay, trying to figure out how they can get moving. Culp seems to be all right, working their way. They have 1 bundle. All right. Angela, Sandra have 1. John V, Tay have 1. Culp now picking up the second with Rachel. John V, Tay found their rhythm. Here they go. There's 2. Talking to each other. They're each gonna hold 1. They just have 1 more to get. Culp and Rach 1 more to get. Angela, Sandra now getting their second one. They're in a really good rhythm now. Good stride. Good. Everybody is now working towards their last one. It looks like Culp and Rachel have their third and final. They just have to get across the line. Then they can start this puzzle together. John V and Tay have their third. Angela, Sandra working their way to their third. You're very close. They're going in the wrong direction. Now they got to make a sharp right 90-degree turn. You're across. Good. You may open the bag and go. Final bundle here. Work your way to that line. Open that bag and go. Rachel and Culp have 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5. John V and Tay look like they've got maybe 4, possibly 2, 3. Helpers, I'd like a little look at this. Get a few people in here so I can get an eye on this. This could be close. They will gently slide on. You'll have to arrange them and wiggle them as best you can. Culp, Rachel have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 3 over here with Angela and Sandra. We have 3 over here with Culp, with John V and Tay. Check. Let's take a look. Let me see. Turn towards me. We are good. We have winners. Yeah, I'll let them all do their congratulations. You two I'll pull aside over here. Keeping this kind of private first. All right, Rach and Culp, come on down. Camera. Should we get out of sight? You guys hang tight, we'll go down here. Okay, I think we're out of sight. So we have obviously immunity, okay? And we have this, okay? Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna let you guys open this up and read it. Whatever, you get the point. Go ahead and open up and read it.
The Shadow's Dominion. The Elders grant you greater power over the keys of this society. This advantage grants you the right to take 2 keys of awakening, either both from the same player or one from 2 different players, and make them your own. You must play this advantage at Tribal Council before the votes are read. When played, immediately declare the player or players for whom you will take keys. This advantage is playable through Final 5.
Okay. You've earned the rights to this and that. It's for you to decide who wants what. If you cannot decide, you get nothing. You have 60 seconds.
How do you feel right now?
I've been a decoy the past 2.
So do you feel like you need that a little bit more?
I feel like I need it a little bit, but...
Here's the thing. I'm interested in potentially making this better.
Do you want, if I ended up taking it?
What could I take your key?
Yeah.
Okay. And then? Okay.
I'm done with that.
You have 30 seconds.
Okay. Well, I don't need it now. I have to do it try. But in the event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that cool with you?
It's
Like,
fine.
I will go to bat for you if I have to.
No,
obviously
I
after
understand.
This, but, like, the past few votes, I feel nervous.
We are there.
Sure.
Decisions?
Knock yourself out. She's immune.
Immunity?
Thank you.
All right, immunity.
I am going to not read this. I'm not going to say we've read this. I'm going to keep it closed and say that we decided to just take chances with it. We went on our cases about who needed it most. It is what it is there. And then we can do sort of like a public exposition here so
Okay.
that nobody looks like we fucked over
Yeah.
anything.
No.
Right now, I feel like that's best for us.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. And I have no intention ever of fucking you over.
All right, good
That's
stuff.
a huge thing. And I got you.
Okay. This one's pretty tough. She's right.
Decisions were made. All right, folks.
Decoy my ass!
Head back to camp. You're ready for tribal council.
Good job, Rachel.
Thank you.
Right on.
Can we just keep playing games?
Haven't read and we'll read it all together.
You've already read it?
Oh shit. We lost that challenge because my partner does not listen. Like, I try every day. She doesn't follow any advice. She has a big ego. It's the truth.
She's big.
A bitch needs what a bitch needs. I pretty much blew up my game. Not blew up my game, but like I feel like I did. Broke trust. I pitched, and I know Culp could be a name, which I'm not going to betray him. I'm not going to do that. But I feel like if people would be more okay with me winning it than him, and I feel like it would look bad on me if this was around his neck. So I did what I had to do.
Yeah, I'm very worried still about Draymond and Dawn.
Yeah, that's a tough too. But now it's...
now I have more people. We can figure something out.
And how would they be with Taylor now? Right. Is John gonna go with Taylor? Or John gonna go with Jordan? I don't know. But you voted with them.
Yeah.
So that might be good.
Except for James parading around saying that I lied to him.
Well, for
Because he...
James, I would rather do, because that's numbers. Like John, Jordan, Taylor, me, you, Angela. Okay, that's 6. How many do we have? 12?
One more.
Zach.
Yeah, because
Yes, love Zach. Because we need to get Cobb. We need to get Alan. I just got the scroll in the basket.
Okay.
I don't know if everybody saw it, because like me and Alan, we both reached for it, and we both started at the same time, and I'm like, fuck you, dude, you are not getting this.
Yeah, no.
Alan, you are not getting that scroll. And we both reached for it, and I grabbed it, and he's like, whoa. And Troy was like, whoa. And I'm like, if you think I'm letting him get another freaking scroll, it's not happening.
Not happening.
But all it was I can steal another key, which doesn't really help us right now, because we don't know what the keys are for.
Yeah, I feel.
I mean, he's upset, but also he had a decision to make.
I think he's most upset with me is because at the very last moment, I was talking to them, and they said, "Who are you voting for?" And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, John V. So I go over and I turn to Ashley, or not Ashley, I turn to Rachel. I say, "Who are you voting for? Are you voting for John V? Or are you voting for Ashley?" She said, "Ashley."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was the decision right
Yeah.
there. You know?
You're good.
Yeah. So I just feel bad for her.
Yeah. But like I say, you could have made a different decision.
You could have.
Yeah.
And I love making new friends.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That I'm loyal too, because we proved and you loyal.
Yeah. I was like, this is my choice. Casey, Cole, me, Angela.
Hey, Taylor. Come on. Nice key.
I was surprised she didn't play what she had.
So, Zach apparently told her to play it, and she said, I don't
She
have
thought
it.
she was good.
She did not believe that at all.
Didn't
Because
have it.
Zach swore Zach and Rachel picked John to vote. I was trying to vote Zach out. They wanted it to be John. So I said, okay, I guess I'm gonna write his fucking name.
Yeah.
30 seconds before the vote, because you left. We all scrambled and everything. Last name I heard from the vote, John was John. So I went in and voted for John, and it's sad to have to even do that. And then turned around and got blindsided by the people who literally picked him.
Right.
Yeah. I went, Zach and Rachel were far closer than they reacted like, because they ran that vote.
The way that I look at it right now, and I need to talk to James about this, because James was really hurt because I lied to him.
Right.
And the only reason it was a lie was because I changed my mind last minute.
Right.
Because what happened? We had our 7.
Yeah.
And it was like, we have a good plan.
Right.
And you dipped out. And I was like, okay, well, Rachel's here. I feel like we still have the numbers. And after you left, we started scrambling a little bit more. Talking, everything was checking out. I was like, okay, still trying to be. I tell them, I'm going to sit down. I'm about to go to vote. And I sit down next to Rachel, and I say, Rachel, who are you voting for? She goes, Ashley. And I was sitting there right now, I was like...
So then it
would have been... Yeah, so it would have been it would have been a tie.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I would have had to dug in my heels, because it's like...
Right.
I flip and be like, oh yeah, John, I did vote for you, but now I'm gonna like flip.
Right.
And then go to rocks and potentially get me and or James out.
Right.
So it was like a really tough situation that I didn't really calculate.
Right.
Until you dipped out, and I was like, there's only 6 of us now.
Right.
So it shifted plans at the very end.
Sure.
And it felt, and I feel like I really burned James, and I felt really bad about it.
I was, to be honest, I was super worried. I was like, shit, did I lose Zach? Last okay, because I
went. Let's do this. I think that the big things that we could look out for now are like our John and Taylor. Total idol and a couple of seconds and say, right. So I'm thinking, we just have to see the numbers and everything, because it's gonna be tense. And I think Rachel puts on a great performance.
Yeah.
I thought we're locked in, and I don't think I have her at all.
Interesting, because she was locked in on John.
And if we can get rid of Zach and Rachel, then we have Taylor and Jordan to flip to us when it's time to turn the boys.
I love that.
That's
exactly
where the and I still
I have to steal a vote. And I get to use it as an extra.
The smart thing to do with shots in the dark and play is when we are using steal a votes, we don't use it on the person we're voting for, but we use it on someone that's voting with them.
So my one question is, who has the fucking idol? Who has it?
I have no idea. All I know is Jordan has the beware advantage and never found it. That's why the vote was only 3-2. There was 6 of us, or there was 5 of us, right? Because what's his name left. But I got Rachel to use her extra vote because I'm fucking trying to protect Rachel all fucking day.
She fucked that shit.
And we went into another tribal. Her and I were gonna both play our extra votes to outvote the boys.
So she really left you.
So she hung me the fuck. And then has the nerve to say, "Oh, I voted the wrong name, but I couldn't change it." You lying ass.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I don't want that.
My one concern is not really because if Taylor or Alan really have it, it's fine either way.
Mm-hmm. Because Taylor and Jordan are going to be upset with us, right? But they're not going to have anywhere to go to, and they're going to come right back to me.
They're definitely coming to us over them for
100%.
sure.
And that's what we have to line up.
Okay.
Ellen and I have been very good. So
He's now terrified because he's like, I was told it was me, and I said confirmed, and he goes, "Yep, you told me," and I was like,
I told
perfect, because
I've
they always
been
shake
shaking
it.
into his ass.
Oh, up it.
I gotta be honest, I made a little slip up. I did tell him I have a stale vote. Because I was kind of nervous going into the first vote where we voted Carrie out. So I was like, I want to show you a sign of trust. I have this. I lied and said that. That's the one we got from the 4. I lied and said that was the one I got in my bag. So he doesn't know that we have something from the 4 of us.
Lots of big people saw me and Alan go after the scroll.
Saw a tussle.
Yeah, there was
didn't,
tussles.
if that makes you
There
feel
was
better.
tussles, and all it is I can steal a key.
You can steal.
I can steal a key. I mean, if you want to read it,
Yeah, sure.
you know, I mean, it has to happen at tribal council, but I mean, I have a 1 key disadvantage gives you the right to take away 1 key of awakening from another player.
Whatever that signifies.
But we don't know what it signifies.
Okay.
And I have to play at a tribal council. So that's what it says.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. We don't even
listen.
know what it means.
Better this way.
Yep.
Than anything else.
Right. I don't want you to think I have an idol until like that. Like what? No, this was it. And yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So we don't know what the keys mean.
The season Ashley played, she was telling us all about the keys.
Yeah. Tell me about the keys, because
It's called something Phoenix Rising, where when you get voted out, you can. It only happens when like the host says it. You can try to open a box. And your key opens it. You're back in the game. You're immune. And everyone has to revote.
Thank fucking God that I have this around my neck right now. I didn't have to beg cult, but like I've gone to every tribal in this game except for 1, so I really need to advocate for myself. And me walking out of the woods with this is better than him walking out, but I'm not voting him this round. Absolutely not. Off the table. It's Alan, Casey, John-ish. I don't want to vote Alan, don't want to vote Casey. Me, Casey, and Troy kind of have a 3 that we're trying to work on to sit next to each other at the end because we feel like we have the best shot.
Awesome. A lot of chatter going on. I can already see it. Using that time that you have in walks and in challenges everywhere you can to make things happen. A lot happened there on that last challenge. Obviously, some decisions were made here. You're sitting in a great place of power there, Rachel. How do you feel?
I know. Really relieved. The past few rounds have kind of spooked me a little bit, but it feels good to come into this chaos, knowing it can't be me.
What was the spook? What spooked you?
I mean, I heard that I was a decoy. I got a vote from Carrie, and I trusted people, and I guess it worked in my favor that time, but doesn't mean it'll work in my favor every time. And now that we're merged, anything can happen, as we're probably going to see in this vote.
Explain the decoy concept to me.
I mean, a lot of people don't like to tell the person who's going home. Actually, no, pivot.
Pivot?
Pivot? I forget what I was going to say.
You don't like to tell the person that.
Yes, but no. But with the shot in the dark twist, we want to make sure somebody who's going home is comfortable so they don't take a 1 in 6 shot. And I guess floating my name to Carrie kind of prevented her from doing that. But now the shot in the dark twist is over.
Bless you.
We know what's going to happen.
Okay.
But I don't know what that is.
Care to explain? It's not Plinko.
Oh, look at that.
It is not Plinko. I guess we'll just take a look at it now while you can see it, and when it's time to know what that is, you'll find out. Somebody said something in the back that might make sense. What was that?
Said, oh, it's the key thing. We got the keys.
I do see a lock, and I do believe you have keys, so that sort of adds up there.
Wait a minute, I have a theory.
What's your theory?
They're all different. Only one of them unlocks. Ooh, that's a
This
good
girl
theory.
is
All right, game over. We did it. We did it.
She's watched a few.
All right, now who wants to go break back into a cabin?
Oh! Yikes. We didn't get the opportunity. I would love to break into it.
You got.
You know, I'm looking around, I'm thinking, I don't have any specific questions yet because I'm taking this all in. I'm seeing faces that were part of this faction, part of this tribe, and I want to hear vocalness only because, is that a word, vocalness?
Sure. If not, it is now.
Because at this stage of the game, you're not only giving us information, but you're also providing the rest of your tribe mates with some sort of a criteria to make a final decision on. So everything that you say here can also help you in a final decision, in a final 3 or a final 2. So I just want to present that to everybody and say, use this as an opportunity to either build yourself up or make a case for yourself. Silence can be great, but it can also be detrimental, and just keep that in mind as we move forward. And if I do see somebody that I think is maybe hiding back in the shadows a little bit, I make poke and prod. But I'm going to work on that. Good? I got something else that just popped in my head.
Okay.
James, person sitting next to you, tell me one attribute about her. Positive or negative? I mean attribute.
Taylor is a queen.
She's a queen. That's her attribute?
Yeah.
Taylor.
Just carries herself with elegance, you know.
Taylor. Something you know? Taylor.
A belch.
Angela is somebody that's super easy to get along with and super lovely to talk to. Thank you.
So affable possibly as an attribute?
I've never heard that.
We're going to go right to Angela. You see where this is going. Give me a quick attribute of the person sitting next to you. What does Jordan do?
Not necessarily one word.
It could be a couple words. Let's condense it.
She said, bring them up.
Think of this as a precursor to the final jury. Concise, to the point.
I'm trying not to make it really cheesy.
Go for cheese.
Cheese is fine.
Cheese is
I
great.
think you're very soulful. You're very genuine in your words and how you connect with people. Like, it doesn't seem like you're trying. It doesn't sound like you have, you know, like, just talking to her is like a comforting feeling.
Okay. Jordan, please dish on Sandra.
Sandra, you are a firecracker. You are very smart and intelligent.
Same to you for Casey.
That is not Casey.
Sorry.
Pfeiffer.
I'm sorry. I was already looking ahead.
That's going to screw up my whole thought
Go,
process.
please. It's already screwed me up. Go for it.
No, yes, I could. There's just so many positive things. Fun, quirky, youthful, and I mean that, like, just fun to be around.
All right. One attribute about Casey, if you can with one.
Casey, he knows this. He's a beacon of light.
Aww.
What do you think about Troy?
Reliable.
Ooh. Okay.
John V, what do you think?
I think he has a bigger heart than people often see or give him credit for.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of Culper, Mr. John?
2 words come to mind. Big man!
That's right.
All right. What do you have to say about Rachel? Keeping in mind it can be whatever you want. She's got immunity.
I would say misunderstood.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think she has a tremendous amount of authenticity that could be energetic to some, it could be chaotic to some, it could be vulnerable to some. I think she's a lot of things rolled into one, and most people may not know the right one to go with at any given time, but she is very genuine. So I think she's very misunderstood.
You had me at misunderstood.
Okay.
I agree.
What do you think of Alan?
I think Alan is a great person in and out of games. I mean, I've watched him play and now played with him. I think he definitely is somebody who wants to do, is a team player, wants to do what's best for the people that he's playing with.
Okay. And finally, Alan.
Genuine human being.
You're here.
Very nice. Okay, now we're going to go the other way. I'm just kidding.
I said attribute. I didn't even say positive or negative.
I will say that everybody went in a positive direction with that, so that's very nice. Okay.
I was not shocked by that too either. But.
No? Well, who's going to really call somebody out?
Over here.
Now if we went this way.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's get down to some nitty gritty. It's going to get dirty now. Where do we go? Like, how are things breaking down? Are we seeing any sort of, sub-alliances here, or is everybody just still like scatter, 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 scatter? Or do we feel that there's a core group?
I don't think it's a core group. There's been so much volatility. There's been so much volatility leading up to it that there are still people who have yet to play with each other in this game up until this point. So there are still bonds to be made, and there are still factions to be formed, and the ones that were formed were fractured at every single round. So this is potentially the most volatile and least certain.
That was big. That was powerful. And you're right.
Angela, what do you think of that?
Ditto. No, he's right, and I think that the thing that's so great about this game, not to blow smoke in any way, but by game design this season, you guys have done a really good job of shifting, but not chaotically so. So like we've all intermingled a lot, we've gone through votes together a lot, and now we're all here. And every path to the end is different for everyone, but when you vote somebody out, you're chopping off one leg of that path, and that could mean your demise later on. So it's heavy. I think this is a really big vote, and it seems a little all over the place still.
Speaking of all over the place, I'm sure there's been thoughts about advantages, idols, whatever other mayhems in play.
Taylor.
I'm just doing it because you screw my name up all the time. Taylor, how much does that play into your thought process now?
I think it's definitely something that has been a talk since the first round. We got all of our shot in the darks pretty early, so I think this whole game we've all been having a plan A but also plan B, because you don't know what people have or don't have, or who gave what to who. So I think it's definitely something that everyone keeps in the back of their mind.
All right. Well, I do want to echo what you said. We are not done with the mayhem yet.
There's a chest right there, bro.
Plus, where's Plinko? We don't even know where Plinko is.
Is there anybody that feels that right now, in this moment, with 100% certainty, they're going home?
Ooh.
I feel like that's asking if you feel 100% safe, though.
No. You don't have to be safe, but do you feel like you know you're going home right now? I know one person that knows they're not going home.
The elders take this way.
What was the conversation like about the two winners? Did that get addressed anywhere? Or the decision that was made?
They went to rock, paper, scissors.
We were pretty close on the
Okay.
And
Okay.
I said because this is how it shook out, I was not going to vote for this one.
So fair and respectable. Okay. And that was just kind of what it was, and everybody moved on, and it is what it is, right? Okay. All right.
Well, we've got some talking. Oh, this is always fun. Let's just start pointing this stuff out. What do we got going on here? If anybody does want to do some whispering, standing up in live tribal council, now's the time to do it.
You got 1 minute. Go.
You do. If you need to do it now. Stand up and start moving. Oh, here we go.
1 minute. Clock starts now.
Well, only because I didn't talk to him at the thing.
Okay.
Culp's just hoping somebody comes and talks to him.
That's like every day, bro.
John B looks like he wants to talk to somebody too. Why don't Culp and John B talk? Why not?
I think we're good. We're good.
30 seconds in. Nobody wants to talk.
That was very polite. That action was pretty quick and decisive. Come on.
Got about 10 seconds over there. All right. Okay. A little shakedown happening there. It was good. I know you're not going to give us much about it. It's everybody wants to keep the lips sealed. We're not going to draw it out of you or push it out of you, but Culp, what do you got? Or were you just going like this?
Shifting?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
All right, you know what?
Sorry. But I'm happy to get the ball rolling.
Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get this vote on.
Bottom line is, when something is solid and you hold that solidity for so long, why get up with fear and paranoia? You can stay strong when you have numbers and not get things weird. I guess what I'm trying to say, buddy, is if I looked half as good in a Speedo as you did, I'd maybe hold on to the alliances a little firmer.
Hit that good there for a second. Let's do it right there. You are now casting a second vote for a person other than the vote you cast in the first box. We will resolve the first box at Tribal Council, then we will move to the votes and resolve the second box of votes. There are some extra rules involved in this, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but any idol or advantage that's played that saves you in the first vote automatically carries into the second vote. So if somebody plays an idol in the first box, they are also immune when the votes in the second box are revealed. The person who has the immunity necklace now will be immune from both votes.
Oh, okay. He said some nice things about me, but right now, I think
Look at me. I have this around my neck. I'm not going anywhere. Thank God, because this vote's crazy, and this, once again, this vote is awful. Me looking over at Zach was trying to tell him it's probably him because I feel shitty. But that's where I'm voting. Oh.
Hold it.
The hell? Oh, I'm scared.
it's real normal so far.
I respect you, and I love you. I trust you, but I don't trust you, and it's just hard. That last vote before merge was hard. I'm really glad I dipped out because I'm pretty sure someone was leading the charge on a me vote, and I think you were in on it. You and Taylor have been in the game together, especially with Taylor's idol. This is... If other people don't see this and write his name down, I'd be shocked. That's too much power in the game. And you have openly said you don't want to ever vote Jordan out. That's 3 people and an advantage. It needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. Why do I have a feeling I'm gonna get boned right now?
now going to cast a second vote.
There's 2 parchments, I don't like that. Anyways, I'm gonna be voting for Zach. I didn't want to do this so early on, but I think it's easier than me or John taking the heat right now. So I'm just gonna go this to keep everyone happy. Hopefully I'm not being duped. Yeah. Alan's the second name I've been hearing, which is good for me because he's the only person that knows that I had the idol from yesterday. So if this is a double tribal and he goes, that'd be great for me.
I forgot who I was voting for because I am so wrapped up in what's happening right now. Oh, great.
You are now going to cast a second vote.
Oh,
Okay. So I made the merge. Now I can finally vote. No. Okay, this is my next vote. Voting for you. We don't have much conversation, honestly, and kind of feel like you're a shifty player, and I can't really trust you too much. So out of all the players that are left, I think I can build a stronger relationship with them. And so, Casey, my vote's for you.
Thank you.
You're now going to play a second vote.
I'm not doing Jordan. I'm not doing Angela. I'm not doing James. Gave me no reason. I'm not doing Rachel. I'm not doing Matt because I don't think he deserves it. People were leaning for Casey.
Is 2 here?
Yeah, just place put one name down here.
Okay.
Might have been on this.
Oh, so you didn't say it? Okay, thank you. I need that. That was a wild one, and I think it's about to get a little bit wilder, but so many names were thrown out. They were all thrown around. It was landing between you, Casey, and Alan, and I was not going to vote for Casey or Alan. So, sorry, brother. Like, sorry. It was fun while it lasted.
Alright, hold up. Yep. Okay.
Oh, yes, of course. Much wisdom. Okay.
Alright.
And for justification purposes, I feel like if my first vote hits, then that frees up Jordan, and I have a good relationship with her, and I don't want to vote her out. And I think Taylor will play her idol for herself. So I'm not touching those, but a lot of shit's it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
I don't even know if I should be paranoid. If they do vote me out, then these people are great liars. And if I don't get voted out here, then I have no idea why I got so paranoid. But I've got something going on in my head. But they're all saying all the stuff they're supposed to be, so I don't have any way of saving myself. So I just gotta do this.
What?
Alright. I have a feeling this vote is going to be wild. Alright. Alright, taking a swing, but I may need protection, so I'm gonna have to play some tricks to be alive.
Okay, well that was a fun one. A little bit different. As you see now, we have 2 boxes. Is that? Raise your hand. Oh. we'll read the contents of this one first. Figure out going home. Move on to the next. Everybody has advantage or title they'd like to play now. It's time to do so. Read the first vote. No. This is it. Okay. I mean, the votes are cast. There's not really much to talk about. So,
I mean, you could always pick up on body language.
me?
No, you can.
Oh, of course. All right. First vote. Zach. Next vote. Zach. Next vote. John. Next vote. Zach. 3-1. Next vote. Zach. Next vote.
That's
Zach.
spelled wrong.
That's 5. Next vote. Zach. That's 6. Next vote. Zach. That is 7. More than enough. Zach. How do you bring me your torch? I would like you to try your key. Which may or may not save you in this game.
Cool. And I just want to clarify the key from the house. Can I try that one too? I'm going to try it too. Why not?
Whatever keys you have and possess, you may try. Do not force it, do not break it. That first one looks like it was a no-go.
Yeah, the Party City key.
The house key. The house key.
Yeah.
It's a no-go?
I want to keep that. Well, this one. Yeah, I'm done. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Brian will do your exit. Cool.
I'm gonna do your The tribe has spoken.
Okay. Let's get into the second box. Same thing as before. Idle or advantage you'd like to play, now would be the time to do so. Let's read the first vote. We'll have that chance. Okay. First vote. John B. Next vote. Colt. Next vote. Jordan. Next vote. Galen. Next vote. KC.
Oh my god.
Next vote. Sandra.
Oh my god.
You guys are all over the place. Next vote. John. That's 2 John. 1 everybody. Next vote. John B. Next vote. John B. Next vote. John V. My numbers are correct. I believe that's enough. Okay. John V, do you have a key you'd like to try?
Nope.
You have no keys? No keys. All right. John V.
Freaking John.
All right, y'all. That was different. It's interesting. There's a lot of names in the last box. I think it was maybe a formality, but if it wasn't, yikes. Gather your stuff, head back to camp, get ready for your next challenge.
I don't know how I feel yet. It's kind of I can't say I didn't think it could happen. I had a whole lot of people lie to me, and I know I've been lying too. Yeah, that last one really got me, I think. I mean, I can point to like me voting Ashley out, putting my neck out for John B, wanting to work with John B, and then trying to get back with these numbers and playing too much of the middle, and everyone just said, let's get him. So I get it, I don't blame anyone, I'm just sad and angry and frustrated. And I'm trying to like now play the game of like, what I've done more, what I've done less. Like that game's not helpful for me right now, but I had a blast. I mean, I'm very sad right now, but this was really fucking fun, and these people are really fucking amazing. I just thought I was doing pretty well, and I hate when it's just pulled out from underneath you, and you're like, oh, I'm not doing so well. So, at least I made merge. I don't even know if I made jury, so I did. All right, king of, fuck that! I'm king of fucking Ponderosa. Let's go! We're gonna have to fight for my vote. I have no idea who I want to vote for. I want to give it to the person who's the most fun, who plays the best game, and has an incredible journey on this. And disappointing to be played by like people like Casey and Alan, who I was sticking my necks out for so adamantly, and could have just voted them out, and I didn't. So that's a bummer. Love them to death. Really hurts. I have no ill will. That makes so much sense from John as well. Like I get it. So I just missed a lot. I'm tired.
Pissed off. I feel like every time I play a game with Taylor, I tell her, yo, if I'm telling you play the idol on me, or if I have it, I'm like, let me play it. She's always like, no, you're good. I already knew Sandra's a fucking snake. Cope is a fucking snake. Jordan was my number one, not really. She's really with Sandra. Cope wanted to get me. You got Alan that wanted to get me. And Troy is playing probably in the middle. I don't know if he voted for me. I have a possibility he did, but for real, my suspects are definitely Cope, Sandra, Alan, Jordan, and then everyone else is just gonna go with the bandwagon. Who's a bigger threat? And I'm looking at Taylor, I'm looking at her, I'm like, give me, play the idol. She's not playing it for me. It's whatever. I guess that's why she's a winner and I'm not. She knows how to, self-preserve herself. And this one stung a lot because I got these players who are great players, but you had to have a super second vote to get me out because you couldn't get the numbers in the first one. And I'm really tired of losing. I think this is definitely my swan song. I'm not playing another LRG. This one hurt real bad, and I'm just tired of always being the bridesmaid and not the bride. And all I hear is you're a great player, that's why we voted you out. But great players win, and that's something I haven't achieved. So, I am salty. I'm still gonna sit here and be a juror, whatever. But in between that time, I'm probably just gonna keep to myself. It was a great experience playing it. I'm glad I got to end on a high note playing for one of the oldest franchises out here. But yeah, this one hurt so bad. I think I'm done.